I'll say my quickness, my hands, what I can do like for a drill work.
Who was the toughest guy you saw in practice every day last year? Who was the toughest guy you saw in practice every day last year?
There's a lot of them. I'll probably say Jamon, Dumas Johnson, Smile Monday, Malachi. There's a lot of them. Kamari. A lot of guys.
What stood out about Jamon?
I mean, he's a big and he's a twitchy guy. Like he's a big guy that can move pretty good.
Obviously recruited by and played for Dale McGee. He takes a Georgia State job. What did Georgia lose in Dale McGee?
Georgia lost a great one. A great recruiter, a great man. I feel like he deserved this opportunity. I know he had me well prepared. I came a long way with him.
Back at Georgia, what can you say about Brian McClendon and the job that he's going to do as a coach in the NFL?
I feel like he's going to do a great job. I wasn't in the receiver room with him, but I feel like he's going to have them guys prepared. I feel like the wide receiver room, they loved him. So I feel like he's going to have them prepared.
How did playing at Colquitt County help develop you for the grind of playing in the SEC?
I feel like it helped me as far as life goes. My coach at Russ Post, he had me like prepared for like the real life stuff. I feel like it prepared me waking up in the morning, doing all that kind of stuff. So I had me prepared.
Did you overlap with Josh Crawford at Colquitt at all?
He was there for 1 year, but yeah, I know him.
What is Georgia getting in him? Bringing him on staff now.
He's serious, man. He don't play. Like he's a serious guy. He don't play.
When looking at some of the teams that you've spoken with this week, are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers one of them?
I haven't spoken with him this week.
What do you mean that Crawford doesn't play? What is he? What's
He's like a real militant. Like he gonna be on you. Like ain't nothing getting past him.
Is there anything from that 1 year at Colquitt about Crawford where he really got on you being a freshman? You're like, well, this guy's.
He didn't really get on me, but I seen how he was a wide receiver coach while I was there. He got on pretty hard.
Daijun, a lot of people call UGA running back university, RBU. How does it feel? Do you consider RBU, and how does it feel coming from the university?
Yeah, I consider RBU. It feels good, just knowing what came through and knowing I'm going to be here in this moment, so it feels real good.
I think your teammates compared you to Frank Gore during your time at Georgia. Is that a player that you model your game after, or if not, who might be?
I don't really model my game after nobody. Actually, my favorite back ever is Le'Veon Bell. I like to watch him a lot. I just like the way he plays, how he sees the game, how he sees the field.
Just from a patience standpoint, you don't look very much like Le'Veon Bell, but just in terms of running style, is that what you mean?
Running style, yeah.
Daijun, you've been a man of few words during your Georgia career. I'm enjoying this interview. I feel like we're getting to know you. What is the attitude with you as far as doing your talking on the field maybe instead of the media? I mean, is interviews just not your thing, or are you just kind of a quiet guy by nature?
I feel like I'm a quiet guy by nature. I mean, I talk, but I'm a quiet guy by nature.
How would you describe your journey at Georgia? From the time
trial and error. It wasn't easy coming in, but it paid off.
What was the lowest point, and how'd you get through it?
I'd probably say my freshman year, just coming in, I wasn't playing at all for real. No special teams, no nothing. But I'd say just kept grinding, kept talking with Coach McGee, and he kept my head on.
Now, didn't you in that South Carolina game? Didn't you get like 12 or 13 carries in the fourth?
Yeah.
Tell me about that. Do you think that was kind of your coming out? What do you remember about that?
I just remember I was tired. That's all I remember. What I remember about it, I didn't feel like I came out, but I feel like it was like gave me a little confidence looking forward.
Dejan, when transfer portal era of college football we're in right now, you stuck around for a long time before you really became a big factor in the offense. Carson did the same thing. A lot of guys have done that in Georgia. Why is Georgia able to get guys to do that?
I feel like just Georgia being able to get guys to the draft. Everybody, they don't come in and just become that guy. Everybody ain't no freshman, All-American. So I just feel like just keep grinding and keep your head down and have faith in yourself.
Hey, John, what do you want to show people on and off the field about who you are when it comes to the scouts and the teams?
I'm a good guy. I'm a humble guy. I'm relaxed. I'm chilling. As far as on the field, I say I feel like I'm an all-around back. I feel like I can do anything.
How much better did you get at catching passes during your time? How far have you come over the past 3 or 4 years in that area?
I feel like I caught pretty well coming out of high school. I got better though as far as route running, but I feel like I caught the ball well coming out of high school.
Are you doing everything tomorrow on the field?
Oh yes, sir.
How did your body progress during your time at Georgia? Coming out of Colquitt, I feel like you played like 205, or north of 200. Where are you at now?
I weighed in today. I weighed 210. I feel like I got more leaner. I actually came into Georgia heavier. I got heavier like when I first got there, I got up to like 218. Coach B had talked to me, he was like, hey, you got to slim down. So I feel like I got leaner.
You reach out to any former guys that are in the league now about the process, and if so, who and what's the advice?
I haven't really.
You spend every day with a lot of these guys that are interviewing here, a lot of your teammates, and then all of a sudden you guys go off and train your own separate ways. What's it been like kind of seeing those same faces and catching up?
The guys I'm training with, or
these guys that you were teammates with that you kind of maybe lost track of when you were training?
All love. You know, it's like a humbling experience just to know like we came in almost together. Just knowing like we making it to this moment. It's good seeing them guys. It's all love when I see them.
Have you met with the Cowboys? Have you met with the Cowboys?
I spoke to them briefly, yeah.
What do you expect when we see from Roderick Robinson at Georgia? Roderick Robinson at Georgia?
I feel like he's big, but he's nimble with it. Like he's a nimble guy. He can do everything out the backfield. He's fast too, faster than people think he is. He'll be real good.
Is it surreal to be here after watching this whole process as a kid? Now you're in front of us, getting ready to go to.
Yeah, real surreal, man. I'm from Number Park, Georgia, a small town, so I just feel like it's a surreal moment.
How extra rewarding is it for you? Like, say you're a lesser recruited guy, you weren't playing much early in your career. How rewarding is it to be here right now in the footsteps of guys like Kenny, like James, like Samir?
It's real rewarding. I just thank God for real. Real rewarding.
What'd you get out of the Senior Bowl, Daijun? It felt like we saw a little shake and bake out of you in those practices.
I just showed that like I'm more than like some people will classify me as like a power back, but I feel like I'm shifty. Like I feel like I'm a real shifty. I got good vision and I can catch ball.
You spent a lot of time with Kendall Milton in the running back room. Did you learn anything from him?
Yeah. I learned like perseverance, like just keep your head down. But I learned a couple things from him.
What was it like watching him go through his injury journey at Georgia and all the different things he dealt with?
I just feel like, how did it? You repeat the question?
What was it like just watching him go through that? I mean, obviously you guys are close, kind of like brothers, and seeing him just not be able to catch a break, but then he finishes strong there with like 12 touchdowns in his last 9 games or something.
I feel like it like messed with him mentally, but as far as the injuries go, it just hurt me like just seeing him. He got so much talent. Without them injuries, man, who knows? But it just
And you missed a couple games at the start of the year. What was your injury, and how quickly were you 100 again?
I had an MCL sprain. I wasn't 100 until like probably week 8. I had an MCL sprain in summer workouts.
One of those deals where you kind of had to play, though. I mean, backfield's pretty.
Everybody banged up, young guys, so I had to come back.
What differentiates you think, from other running backs here? What do you bring that's special?
I feel like I'm more of an all-around. Like I feel like I do a lot of things well. So I feel like that differentiates me.
Daijun, what's the key to a great dead leg?
I say head fake. Really just a head fake in the shoulders. Make you think you're going one way and go the other way.
If you had to show scouts one game that best showcases you as a player, what game would it be and why?
South Carolina, Kentucky, Florida. Either one of them.
Marcus, we asked Marcus his favorite play, and he was talking about some play where he releases and goes and hits the safety. He said you guys could run that against anybody and they could know it was coming. Do you know what play he's talking about there? Run play?
I don't know.
What was your favorite run play to hear?
I like inside zone. I love inside zone.
And why was that?
I feel like when you have pullers, I feel like you got to depend more on the offensive lineman. But on zone plays, I feel like it's more like you got to feel for it. So I love zone.
Daijun, what drill are you most looking forward to competing in tomorrow? What drill are you most looking forward to competing in?
All of them. I don't really got one that I'm looking forward to.
What can we expect from you 40 time wise?
We're gonna see.
What's this combine experience been like for you? Has anything surprised you, or has it been what you expected?
It's been pretty much what I expected. Nothing really surprised me.
What are you going to miss most about playing it? You were there for a long time. What are you going to miss most about being in Athens and playing at Georgia? What are you going to miss most about being in Athens and playing at Georgia?
I'd say my teammates, just the locker room. Just I'm going to be away from these guys. I'm going to miss them.
I was going to ask, going back to your recruitment process, I think you were a late addition to the class. Was Georgia always on the radar for you coming out of Colquitt?
Yeah, I always want to be at Georgia. That or Florida State, but I always want to be at Georgia.
What did that last game mean to you, Daijun, to play Florida State in a bowl game? Being from South Georgia.
Yeah, it meant a lot. I feel like a all-around experience. I was like, dang, we about to play Florida State, but we wanted to play at the Natty, but it still felt good.
What is your favorite go-to pregame song?
I like gospel music. It really don't matter. Any gospel music, Tamala Man, anybody.
Who is your favorite NFL player, past or present?
Past, Le'Veon Bell.
And what should your rating be in Madden?
I don't know.
Okay. Who inspires you?
I'd probably say my family. My family inspires me.
I know you didn't have a lot of free time at Georgia, but what did you do with your free time?
I don't do nothing. Sit in the house, play the game, relax.
Rest.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you carried a chip on your shoulder through most of your career at Georgia, and is that going to keep going into the next level?
I feel like anybody should have a chip on their shoulder. I feel like I carried a little chip. Yeah.
So football's not going to last forever. What's it going to look like for you when you get out? You got any interest in staying with the game, coaching, or anything like that?
I want to get into real estate when I'm done.
Why real estate?
I feel like it's money in it. I'm gonna be honest.
What's kind of one thing you've looked to improve on as you enter the combine?
What I look to improve on, probably my conditioning level.
Have you had a meeting with the 49ers yet?
I spoke to them, yeah.
Informal or was it formal?
I think informal.
How was kind of the conversations with them like? How were those conversations like?
It wasn't really intense. They just asked me what's my favorite run play and showed me like fronts and stuff, and just questioning me and stuff.
Daijun, did you consider another year at Georgia? I know there was a few guys we were wondering about. No?
Nah, I didn't.
It was just time to go? Or?
Yeah, it was time.
Do you have a pregame routine, and if so, what is it?
I really don't. I come in, I stretch, massage gun, put my headphones in. I get dressed late, so yeah.
We always talk about Kirby on the microphone. Did you ever get called out?
Yeah, he called me out a few times.
What did he call you out for? Do you remember? Any funny story about that or anecdote?
Probably just special teams. I wasn't really playing special teams this year, so he called me out one time because of that.
Based on what you've seen last couple years at Georgia, is there anything you're excited about seeing with this 2024 team? Anything that you're interested in watching develop?
I'm excited to see how they bounce back. I'm excited to see the backs too. We got new backs coming in, the younger guys. I feel like that's a real good running back room. Branson coming back. I'm excited to see him. Thank you.